how that guy got in there. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, Burkina Faso is one of the directly affected nations by overthrowing Gaddafi that way. They're sick of that shit.
Just as our strength lies in unified policy and action for progress and development, so the strength of the imperialists lies in our disunity. We in Africa can only meet them effectively by presenting a unified front and a continental purpose. So that's what they don't want. That's what the West, the WEF, NATO, the United States, that's what they don't want. They don't want people in, just like they don't want us coming together in the United States. They don't want the countries of Africa coming together. They need to keep them fighting amongst each other so they can control them.
Like mafia. It's like just the most mafia thing I've ever heard.
On this day in 1966, the U.S. and Britain colluded in a coup that deposed Kwame Nkrumah, the first leader of independent Ghana and co-founder of a non-aligned movement, because they considered his Pan-Africanist politics to be a threat to Western interests in the region. They've been doing this since forever. This isn't new. The day will come when history will speak, but it will not be the history which will be taught in Brussels, Paris, Washington, or the United Nations. Africa will write its own history, and in both North and South, it will be the history of glory and dignity. So that was Patrice Lumumba.
He didn't last long after that.
No, after committing one of the most brutal genocides in history, Belgium partnered with the CIA to assassinate Congo's first leader, Patrice Lumumba, a brilliant Pan-Africanist who sought to unite Africa against neocolonialism. They then dissolved his body in sulfuric acid. So that's what the West does in Africa. Africa's
they do it to you. They do it to your kids too.
And now this guy is a friend of Russia. So now he's connecting with Russia, and they can't have that. Since coming to power in September 2022, after the country's second coup that year, this guy, Traoré, I think that's how you say his name, has dwelt on a rhetoric of self-reliance and independence from the West, particularly former colonial ruler France, a message that often resonates with young Africans in the diaspora. The latest Traoré frenzy reached a new peak late April with a solidarity march in the country's capital. Following an alleged coup attempt and comments by General Michael Langley, the head of U.S. military in Africa, accusing Burkina Faso leader of misusing the country's gold reserves. Of course. Following the 2022 coup that brought him to power, he promised to end the country's decades-long deadly security crisis and leverage its rich mineral resources for the benefits of its own 24 million citizens. The West can't have that. Alongside the coup-hit nations of Niger and Mali, Burkina Faso has since severed ties with the regional